Hello, welcome to vlog 2 of Skills versus Capacity Issues. The following will analyse two athletes and their skill or capacity issues during performance of speed and agility drills, specifically straight line acceleration and cutting manoeuvres. Each athlete's key issues will be highlighted with explanations of why such issues may occur, along with accompanying options for improving performance in speed and agility. This is based off the technical models discussed in research, but also anecdotally amongst the coaching population. First up is an athlete who generally shows good technique during acceleration. However, there are elements of the technique that could be improved. The athlete is able to demonstrate good capacity of the ankle, knee and hip to produce horizontal force, and generally shows good skill throughout. However, the athlete performs a touchdown distance roughly level with his centre of mass. This progresses to forwards of his centre of mass by his fourth step. It would be more advantageous for the athlete to pull back with his touchdown foot. This would improve touchdown velocity, subsequently reducing the braking forces exposed to him, but also a touchdown distance further behind the athlete's centre of mass, which may improve his ability to increase horizontal force. Getting the athlete to improve this skill directly through acceleration may be difficult, but different wall drills focusing on a backward touchdown may encourage the athlete to become comfortable in a negative touchdown position. Additionally, the B-skip drill may help improve touchdown velocity. Improving such skills should be taken with caution though, as the athlete will have an optimum touchdown position for their skill set and capacity. The next athlete demonstrates a capacity issue during acceleration. The athlete starts the acceleration process with good skill. However, his ability to maintain horizontal force through triple extension and good ankle stiffness is limited in his following steps. On clinical examination, the athlete presents with myofascial tightness of his left rectus femoris muscle and right TFL muscle, which restrict the athlete into hip extension. Furthermore, the athlete's gluteus and hamstring capacity into hip extension is limited, with an overutilization of his back extensors to aid extension at the hip. Derivative exercises to help improve the athlete's capacity could include hip extension mobility work, alongside strength work to improve the hip strength into hip extension. Traditional pogo, ankling or A-skip type exercises may be a good place to start to improve Achilles tendon stiffness for a greater stretch shortening cycle process. This may help protect against the athlete's energy loss at the ankle tendon complex. The same athlete also demonstrates a capacity issue during a cutting maneuver. It is possible to see that the athlete uses a lot of foot contacts to decelerate prior to changing direction, which results in him taking a long time to change direction. He also lacks effective rate of force development when cutting off his right leg to produce an effective change of direction maneuver. Strength and conditioning exercises to help improve the athlete's capacity may include exercises like squat jumps or Olympic lifting variations. Such exercises will help improve the athlete's acceptance of ground reaction forces, but also improve his rate of force development. These could be supplemented with frontal plane plyometrics to further help the athlete transfer eccentric load into concentric action. The previous video of the athlete cutting to his left showed the athlete's inability to do this under high eccentric demand. These plyometrics can be progressed to increase the eccentric demand, hopefully improving the athlete's tolerance and therefore an improvement in cutting performance. It should be noted that improvements in strength and conditioning derivative exercises may not be seen immediately in the skill of agility. It has previously been discussed that improved capacity takes time to be implemented into the skill of changing direction. The next athlete demonstrates a skill issue when cutting to his left. It is possible to see that the athlete could push off his right foot more effectively with a greater knee flexion drive and greater triple extension of his left side. With minimal coaching and some video feedback, this athlete was able to considerably improve his cutting technique. He is able to utilize greater hip extension and triple extension on his left, but also greater hip flexion knee drive on his right. To further support on-field coaching techniques to improve cutting performance, wall drills emphasizing good technique could be utilized to reinforce the skill. In summary, 2 athletes were analyzed for capacity and skill issues during acceleration and cutting to change direction. It was interesting to see that the athlete with a capacity issue in acceleration also had a capacity issue in cutting. This was the same for the athlete with skill issues. This may suggest that capacity or skill issues in acceleration could be transferable to change of direction, especially considering the acceleration being a key component of change of direction. It should be noted that the athletes have been compared to a general technical model of acceleration and cutting, but such a model may not be effective for all athletes and may differ depending on the athlete's capacity strengths and skill strengths. It is up to the strength and conditioning coach to target the most important aspect to work on,